All right, y'all. Doing it July 4th live stream. Hopping on here. Probably do a couple of these today. It's mad early still. 9:10 in the morning. Nothing else for me to do this time of the day besides eat. So, so get some breakfast. Where we going to for breakfast? You know what? I haven't seen Carlito's Way in a minute. Anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. Stay smart. Stay safe. We're going to jump into this action and play random games, whatever good matches we have. This one isn't a good matchup, but it's Lakers and Celtics. So you know I had to do it. But what we're going to probably do next on this stream is Pistons and Nuggets. And then let's see what's for tomorrow. I don't like to really give teams like bad records. Like if you already got a bad record starting off, like once we get to like December, January, I ain't tripping because if you already got a bad record, you got the record that you got. You know, it is what it is. But so I'm not gonna do the Pacers like that. Probably play this game, Cavs and Sixers. See, I don't want to get them a losing record. We'll probably play this game right here. Well, it's either the Hornets go 2-4 or the Warriors go 3-3. So we might play that one. Oh, damn. Trailblazers ain't won the game yet. They coach getting fired. I don't think I'm going to play that one. Yeah, I know I love my boy Sean Marion, but I'm probably not going to play that one. We'll see. We'll see as the days progress. Squeeze in as many games as we can on the live stream. And then, like I said, I'm probably going to do a couple of these today. So, all right. Lakers, Celtics. Let's do it. Remix. Yeah, make sure they all right. Got to coordinate. Now I'm gonna do. Yeah. You gonna roll in the perp.
It's Thursday night and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline.
You know, I'm gonna play a Zebo. So I'm matched up with Tony Kukoc. More videos will be dropping. I got a few videos I already made that still got to drop. So you'll see those coming too.
They say the regular season is a marathon, Greg, but man,
getting ready for college football 26.
And the challenge is great.
Yeah, there's a little extra fatigue for certain.
Damn, turnover already.
What they say, no guts, no glory.
That's what I get. Shouldn't have passed on the ball, no way.
Bangs home the trifecta.
David Wesley has a nice.
Got a damn turnover already, y'all.
Shot, so you got to respect him from there.
All right, Pretty Rick.
Van Exel passes to Bryant. The 19-foot shot and off the glass. That one's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Randolph against Kukoc. Wesley up top from downtown.
Oh, snap.
Here's Randolph, and it's Randolph with the jam.
Great job.
Zebo!
They caught the defense lagging.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Walker is screen on Van Exel. Knocks it loose.
Go on, Pretty Rick.
Fouled on the shot.
Pretty Rick is what they call him.
So one free throw coming up.
Boy, impressive force that time by Fox on that play. Going through the foul and getting it up and down. Plus, he'll have a free throw.
Here's Pargo. Pass to Wesley.
They still have me trying to pick the ball off the ground.
Coach is a big guy, but he moves
Mother
with
sucker.
such grace, so agile, and that helps him to get his shots inside.
All right, Nick the Quick.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Randolph
I don't know what you're doing.
Van Exel kicks to
I really
Fox.
thought you were going to kick it over to Shaq.
Back to Van Exel. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. He
Go on,
takes
Nick the
it up
Quick.
and lays it in.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting it.
Outside, Kukoc.
I know I meant to change something on the culture settings.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah.
It's stolen by Bryant.
Stop that.
Van Exel up top. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Takes
The Lake Show,
the
baby.
pass and dunks it down.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Lakers already with a decent
Here's
lead.
the pick. Walker, bounce pass, and LaFrance gets it to go.
Nice job holding off the defense inside there.
I'm going to change uniforms for the second
Bring
season.
it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Shoots over Wesley, and Kobe gets it to go. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, in general, the mid-range is a sweet spot for Kobe Bryant.
So the Celtics call
Timeout.
timeout, their first. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive
I
end.
see Tony
George is
Delk in.
checked in for Fox. Kukoc pass to Wesley. Now here's Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Wesley.
I'm going to
Shot
turn
clock
down
at
the
6.
block. Okay, so I got to remember after this game, turn down the block attempts for the point guards.
Over Van Exel. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Lakers on offense. They're on a
You got
12-4
Devin George
run.
in.
Here's George. Got a hand on it.
Of course he did that.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Kukoc against Shaq.
Thought Shaq was going to switch off. He didn't realize it. Could
Outside,
have switched off.
Kukoc. Knocked away.
Damn.
Stolen by O'Neal. On the wing, George. Guarded by Kukoc. Van Exel kicks to George. Pass to Shaq.
Yeah, they want to get to Shaq.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal. Bryant's got 7. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition.
Tony don't really want it.
When the break is
He faked
on,
it. He don't really want it.
Continue to find ways to score.
Walker's shot is off. Lakers leading by 9.
No.
O'Neal passes to Randall. Van Exel kicks to George. Pass to Shaq. Here's Randolph.
Oh!
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
I did that because he went to that one college across the border.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Now Kukoc. Here's Wesley. Covered by Van Exel. Back to Kukoc. To the middle. Here's LaFrance. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. LaFrenza's got his second basket.
Great job using the pick and roll to create that opportunity. Basketball 101 right there.
Yup.
Outside Bryant. Pass to Randolph.
Mother.
And they recover. On the wing, Bryant. Looks for Randolph. Gets it to him. Tries again. That's in. Coming off an assist by Kobe. He has 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the
Oh, it's
advantage
20 to
of both
9.
ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Kukoc. Pass to Wesley.
Yeah, you don't want it.
Here's Delp. Defended by Bryant. Kukoc from outside. Rebound the Lakers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played.
Quit playing with me, son.
We're shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really
Zebo.
hurt. You can't get anything going your way.
G's
Everything's
up.
going against you. Very frustrating.
If you
And so
can't
is
swim,
Los
then she
Angeles,
bound to drizzle out.
looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
That's a
Back
thumbnail.
Right after this.
Cut the music, man. So it looks like this is going to be a blowout.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly...
All right. As we do, simulate up to the fourth. Oh, wait. They made it a game. Look at that. Damn, I didn't get back in until the 3 minutes left.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the basket by Van
Yeah,
Exel.
Nick the Quick.
Love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Okay, they made it a game, I guess, because it's a rivalry game.
Here's Pargo.
Somewhat.
Covered by Van Exel. And a wide open look for Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Damn, I ain't scored since.
Walker's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
I ain't scored since the first quarter.
They've gone
Ain't that a blip?
16th in the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Now here's Van Exel. Guarded closer. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Van Exel's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Van Exel is a gamer. Someone that embraces those big shots.
Here's Pargo. Covered by Van Exel. Randolph against Kukoc.
Yeah, you don't want it.
And here is Wesley. Just 3 to shoot to take the lead. And the rejection.
Oh, they didn't let me get the rebound off of
And
that.
I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away.
My bad, Nick.
He instinctually gets there for the block.
Space the floor, y'all. Space the floor. Okay, Rick, I don't know what you're doing. Rick, I don't know what you're doing. Rick, what you doing? Okay.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
Austin with the ball. They trail by 6.
Wow, y'all really did that? That's what y'all get.
Can't get it to go.
Y'all had me all the way up here. He was in the
So
corner.
Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18.
Oh, Nick.
Outside, Fox. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Kobe from the arc. Good, and the assist.
How y'all keep letting that shot happen, bro?
Shaq's
How?
got his 8th assist in the game. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
That's why I be turning down help defense. So
Fox
that
against
play just
Walker.
doesn't happen like that. That's ridiculous.
Clock at 6. To the inside. O'Neal with the steal. Van Exel with it. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low.
Shaq, get your ass out of here.
Nice move. Again, Los Angeles.
Big
Guys,
goofy.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Los Angeles.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually,
Antoine
their
Walker, what
fifth
you doing,
win
man?
On the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly
That's
started off.
definitely turning back to a 20-second shot clock, bro.
Their second and
That
final
was
game of
just
the season
ridiculous.
series being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kobe Bryant.
Nick being
Doing
disrespectful.
everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Walker against Fox, and Walker kicks to Kukoc. David Wesley on the wing. Walker a screen. Wesley the pass to Walker. Sinks that one from the post.
Oh, nice feed by Wesley. Always looking to get others involved.
And the Lakers call time here.
Call for the Lakers.
11 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this time.
Shut up,
Quite
Clark.
honestly, perhaps a water break.
Letting the backups get their minutes.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Got that music, man. I said I was going to put these up in the individual video, but nah, I'm just going to let the live stream be. All right, so Antoine led their team 6 for 15, 4 for 10 on the 3. David Wesley was only 4 for 10. He kept getting blocked by Kobe, big ass. Radmanovic with 12. So they got 6 players in double digits. Kukoc 5 of 11, 0 for 2 on the 3. I don't know how to get them to shoot better on 3-pointers. I really don't. Don't know how to do it. So they didn't play Hubert Davis. All right. And on our side, Kobe led the team with 25. Nick with 22. Don't know why they don't get the ball to Shaq. I don't understand that. Shaq only 5 of 16. I guess they were doing hack a Shaq. He still only ended with 10 points, so they wasn't even doing hack a Shaq because he wasn't getting credit for the free throws. Strange. This game is just strange. So I had 10 points with only 3 rebounds. Jared Sullinger with 7 boards. He was 3 for 7. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. More action to come. We're jumping into the next game on this live stream. Remix. That's right, Nuggets. I'm trying to think, should I go on and do this now? Here, Pistons is close. I'm going to do this. I'm going to this coaching. See if this is going to help let everybody play. Because I want to see everybody play. Everybody eats B. Oh, make sure I'm locked on JR. Wait, oh, that's right, because I'm playing this. You know what? I ain't going to do that. Let me see. I'm tripping. What I'm doing. I only want to play as JR. Let me make sure he got his badges that I need for the gameplay. Yep. So that means he should have his signature too. Yep. Not him. Okay, it wasn't working at first. There we go. Matched up with Rip. RMX.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Melo matched up with Grant Hill. Kenyon Martin Sr. matched up with Ben Wallace. Dong. Nene matched up with Kwame.
Well, every team trying to still figure out, Greg, their playing time. At what point do you feel teams have an established rotation?
Depends on the team, Kevin. You figure you want some consistency not too far into the season.
Here's Abdul Rauf.
I don't know what they're doing.
6 to shoot. Here's Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And not just a three-point shooter. JR proves that game in and game out.
Phillips against Abdul Rauf. Phillips kicks to Hill.
My ace is kicking right now, and I appreciate it.
Nene pulls it in.
Don't dribble.
Here's Abdul Rauf. J.R. Smith on the wing. Pass to Abdul Rauf.
Damn it. I thought you were going to cut back. Damn. I got him, Melo. I got him. I thought you were going to cut back.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Hamilton. Back to Phillips.
Damn it.
Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Shot's good by Anthony.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Hamilton with a screen on Abdul Rauf. Phillips, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Try to cut this angle off.
Drives to the hoop.
You got him, Mahmoud.
That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Trying to show out because he's back home.
Develops his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that. Allow him to play through contact.
Pass to Martin. Back to Anthony. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Phillips.
Well.
Here's Hamilton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Smith finds Martin. Over Wallace. And he buries that one, drilling the rim.
J.R. Smith with the assist.
And inside, Martin outplays his size by just amping up the intensity. He'll do what it takes to get that shot off.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And
got a little defensive game right now, y'all.
To talk things over. Antonio McDyess is checked in for the Nuggets. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran, he's checked in.
Damn, so y'all took out the power forwards. Why? They've been doing decent.
Pass to Billups. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
No, McDyess.
Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nene.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call.
We trying to run an ISO.
Now here's Anthony.
Ooh, McDyess, I'm right here.
Carmelo throws it down.
Damn, Grant.
Wow, there's no shortage of
Remember, you used to play like that.
Anthony's game. Give him the chance, and he'll put on a show.
Detroit with the ball, trailing by 4. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns.
We're moving, Rip. Sit your ass
That's
still.
really inexcusable.
Got
there's
ADHD
no
ass.
way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Clock is at 3. Here's Hill. And Anthony sends it back.
Anthony knows that as a rookie, he needs to put effort in on defense. Great job to get a hand on that shot.
Williams is checked in for Detroit. The Nuggets
They putting Rip at the 3.
4.
Yep, they put Rip at the 3.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And Melo can hit this shot, especially when given that amount of room.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Billups passes to Brown.
I got him, Melo.
Hamilton with it to end the run. He's now
Melo, I told you I had him, you jerk.
And an eye for an eye. The floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Still scoreless. Here's Anthony. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Still backed him down. Got like 40 pounds on him.
Which is why defenses have to guard him so tightly.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Thomas checked in for the Nuggets. Ivy comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Then for the Pistons, Williams comes in for Brown. And
guess
it's
I'm
Hill
playing the
in
3
for
now.
Chauncey Billups. The Nuggets leading by 6.
I was supposed to give somebody a headband, and I forgot. Ooh.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Smith's got 5.
And
I didn't even call for the pass.
Pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Williams kicks to Hamilton.
Come on, old man Grant.
Hill
Damn.
inside. Covered by Smith. Duran sets the screen for Hill. Ivy against Hamilton.
Come on, Jaden.
5 on the clock.
Lock him down.
And it's
There you go.
Oh, nice swat there.
There you go, Nene. Boy, it's all defense in this game, man.
Denver looks for Denver. Gortat's checked in for Nene.
Y'all know I got a
Anthony
crush on
comes
Jaden
in
Mama.
for JR's.
Oh, damn. We simulating anyway. All right. It is what it is, y'all. might not even let me play. Okay, they're going to let me play. I'm so fresh, I play with a towel on. It's a Posey out here with me, Kenyon, and Gortat.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Pass to Smith. Back to Ivy. Smith right side. Over Hamilton. Nice shot by Smith.
He turned his back on me.
And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Well, I do only have 14 points.
To let up even for a
no rebounds.
That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
He almost got me right there.
Richard Hamilton on the wing.
See, I hate that they don't let you steal the ball. Why did they just give me that animation with my shoulder?
During a screen. Releases. Nice shot by Hamilton.
Richard Hamilton.
Hamilton's got 25 points.
Wow, now I only got 14.
Nuggets,
okay.
Shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point.
Ooh, Kenyon. Damn, Kenyon. So ass out the way.
Smith surveying the D. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
There's the lob to Durham. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And that's just cold-blooded right there.
I'm gonna get my points, bro, since we already gonna win.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Hamilton dishes to Wallace. Gortat with the block.
And an average shot blocker for a center. When Gortat rejects shots, it helps.
Oh, man.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Back to Williams. There's the triple. And that one is off. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Clock up 2 there. Smith's got 16 here in the second half.
When Smith is shooting the rock like this, with this kind of confidence, watch out now. He can put you to sleep when he starts knocking down shots like that.
And so
sit here and get 25 on me.
Calling timeout.
Jerk.
He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. And the Nuggets with some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Anthony comes in for James Posey. And it's Abdul Rauf in for Jaden Ivey. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's back to Hill. Nene against Brown. Outside, Billups. Brown with a screen on Abdul Rauf. Shot clock at 3. Billups stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And
damn, Rick ass is too close.
Outside, Billups. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
My bad.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. Denver leading by 21. J.R. Smith on the wing. Shoots from 12. And Denver again with the bucket.
Point blank range, that's what you want.
Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Hamilton the pass to Billups. Wallace with the ball.
Damn.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, this is a crafty move by Billups, making sure he's in the act while being fouled.
Look at no damn ugly ass coaches.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Abdul Rauf against Phillips. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, smart decision by Smith pays off there. He commits to the shot, and now he's also headed to the line.
Detroit with the ball. Outside, Phillips. Pass to Hamilton. Now Hill.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Steps back.
Oh, damn, Melo.
He squares up and sinks it.
Damn,
Defense
rookie.
was certainly a little tardy in reacting to the step back there.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Smith outside. And here's Martin. Back to Smith. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Y'all be taking too long, man.
I'm going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. 1:30 left in the fourth. Wallace outside. Anthony against Hill. Hamilton left side. Knocked loose. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Smith. The Nuggets shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing
Yeah.
big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Denver.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will
And they out here picking up all these fouls.
On the other side, one that I think...
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
Tell your mama to come.
Almost a perfect game, and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Remix. Shout out to anybody who joined the live stream, watching the live stream. If you're watching it live or you're watching it later. Mahmoud, 23. Kenya with 15 and 11. Melo with 14 against Grant. Ivy had 14. Let me see. Did everybody play now? I mean, well, we did have a blowout, so. And they only had 2 points. Let's see. I mean, they did play everybody, so. Durham with 12 and 4. Billups with 15, 6 assists. 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Damn. 1 for 6 on a 3. That hurt him. Grant with 18 points. Rip had 27. As long as I outscored Rip, man, that's all that mattered. All right, let's jump to the next game on the schedule. Well, the next game we'll play that's on the schedule. That was the last game for this date, so let me see. That's right. So let's do this. We're just gonna do it. We'll get around to doing it for every team. Supersonic. Dun, 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 dun. Supersonic. Dun, 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 dun. The S is for super and the U is for unique. All right. Yeah. Okay, make sure I'm locked on Kim. Yeah, can I write check? Sure they ain't all white. Yeah. Who was the player that I was gonna give a headband to? 'Cause like they don't look. Oh shit! It was Kenya. That's who it was. Just playing the game. I'm like, he does not look. Okay, I did give him the headband. Okay. You wear it always, right? Yeah. Why did one game he didn't have it on? Like the game I played, y'all see the video later. He didn't have the headband on. All right, anyway. So I got Paulo.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Supersonics going up against Orlando. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge.
Sorry, Lewis matched up with Mike Miller.
We've got two teams on the court tonight, GA, who play outstanding
horrible home court
basketball.
Yeah, these teams are all about the fundamentals, and I love the energy they both have at the defensive end. That's where their focus is.
Get away from Jesus.
Now here's Peyton. Outside, Kim.
Y'all move, man. What the hell y'all doing?
To the paint. Lewis passes to Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And those interior baskets, they don't always come easy.
Team foul.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Magic. It's a three-point
I like
game.
this darker ring.
This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And as good as a team as they were a year ago, they hated
Jesus messed up with Penny.
guys in their meetings. Just couldn't get it done against.
And even with all their talent, they finished 0-2 in the series.
Yeah.
You know they're happy to be in different
Can I write check?
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that
Get away from
much
Jesus.
of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Okay, GP.
Slashing through the lane comfortably. Peyton takes pleasure in ripping the D to shreds on these drives.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Hardaway. Really played well against Sacramento.
Ben Carroll got to play against his home team.
Just 5 to shoot.
Oh.
Sent back by Allen.
Oh, that just reminded me.
Excellent defense
Supposed
that
to turn down
time
the
from
blocking
Allen.
on for the point
Staying
guard.
connected. Surprising length, too.
And now let's take a look again at that.
Boy, you can't shoot
incredible
over
rejection.
Jesus.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Peyton passes to Lewis. Here's Kemp. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket.
Off
for
the
two.
glass.
And explosively.
I wanted to touch the ball. Pause.
Days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
They get a hand on it. Hardaway against Allen.
What are we doing?
Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Yao with a screen on Peyton. Williams for 3. Seattle grabs the miss.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now, here's Kemp.
Run a damn play, y'all. Damn.
And Kemp with the slam.
It's a beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight an unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and
holding the ball,
over the
man.
strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up.
So we got Brandon rush in.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson against Hardaway. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And here is Payton. Score the basket.
GP, are you with me?
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Chill out, Paulo.
Now here's Williams. And
Move, Penny.
outside.
Gary, get your ass over there. Boy, what you think you're doing?
Shot clock at 5.
Come on, Notre Dame.
Here's Garrity. He gets that one.
Y'all Notre Dame.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
It's only
Quarter
11
of
to 4,
action,
bro.
just under 3.5 minutes played.
Get away from Jesus.
Payton against Williams. Outside Kemp.
Holding the ball, y'all.
Inside. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 6.
Don't hit that 3, Jesus.
For 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
I like their focus
Jesus.
coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Banchero. Scoreless thus far.
Yeah, pick that up, rookie.
At the top of the key, Williams. Banchero looking around. Here's Garrity.
Notre Dame.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Okay, baby.
Garrity's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working.
Daryl
to
Armstrong
stretch
want
the
to
floor.
come in.
Nothing
Vin
like
Baker want to come
answering
in. So
back.
I'm probably finna come out.
One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Kemp. Allen finds Rush.
Damn it.
Now, here's Kemp. He's covered by Banchero. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Boy,
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I
You ain't at home?
You have
Keep
to
your
keep
arm
him
out my
of the
chest.
paint, or he's going to posterize you.
Orlando trails by 9. Now here's Williams. Pass to Garrity. Banchero outside. Now against Johnson.
their coach sucks.
From 10 feet out.
They got Doc Rivers as their coach
Now
too, don't
shot
they?
is off. Seattle leading by 9. Allen outside.
Oh,
Outside, Payton. An amazing
GP.
finish with a hand right in his
Are you
face.
with me?
He has 6.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Gary Payton. Throws it up high.
damn!
Outside Williams. Castellano. And here's Banchero.
No, I don't want to guard y'all.
Right side Hardaway. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been
Jesus with the
terrific
gold
in this game.
shoes.
We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Yeah, gave you that little cross step. Cut the music, man. Black screen.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty.
Jump to the fourth quarter, y'all. Oh, snap. They done came back. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. They are by 18. Wait. Hold on.
Seattle trails by 18. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And that one, good. And that's 19 points for Sean Kemp.
And this is why they keep going to Kemp. They know
Hold on, bro.
what he's
How did they get up by... Yo. I'm playing. Am I playing center? I think I'm playing... Yeah, I'm playing center, too.
Hardaway against Allen. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Sonics. Kemp's got rebound number 13.
Eric Snow, what kind of pass was that?
Tonight.
Vin Baker.
Baker's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen against Hardaway. Hunter sets a screen for Hardaway. Nailed from three-point land. Hardaway has got 21 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
There you go, Jesus.
It's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Right back at you. Instant retaliation for the three at the other end.
Here's Hardaway. And that one gets whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
Substitution on the court.
There's only 1 second.
Here's Baker. And it is
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Orlando with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter
Hold
to
on,
a close.
bro.
They've been putting on
You
a
gotta
clinic
play
in the paint.
now.
Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low.
Oh, y'all cut them off.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Okay, somehow we only down by 6. We got a game, y'all.
Hardaway with it.
Why is it not letting my character move, bro?
Pass
It's
to
not letting my
Goliath.
character move. Yo, it's not letting me
Here's
move.
Ben Carroll. Yes, once again.
Now
he
it's
makes
like-
perfect.
mother-
6 attempts and 6 hits.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you got to be excited about.
Kemp a screen on Williams. Snow against Williams.
I don't know what the hell is that.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Kemp.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And Carroll outside. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Here's Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
And running the floor.
The
so
rain,
well.
man.
Sometimes you forget Kemp is 6'10", but boy, can he move.
Kemp against Ben Carroll. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Motherfucker.
Rebound by Williams.
Damn.
Magic leading by 4. Ball's not loose. Joliet passes to Williams. Here's Joliet. Back to Banchero. Pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, I'm finna call timeout anyway. We do GP back on this court.
Timeout Sonics. He's checked in for the match.
Getting a right check.
SUPERSONICS also making a change. Payton's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Orlando's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Castellano. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter.
Come on, we down by 4, y'all. Got to speed them up.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Banchero. Jacks up a
Damn,
three.
Ray.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Allen. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. Orlando leading by 5. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Yao with the screen on Allen. Here's Hardaway. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Payton passes to Kemp. Then Kemp down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Come on, man. We need to start shooting some threes, though.
Big-time leader on this team, and this team really leans on him in the clutch.
Orlando's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Hardaway kicks to Banchero. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Kemp. And Lewis has it in the corner. Back to Kemp. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kemp is quite the talent as an interior scorer. Knows where to get it in order to score the ball deep inside.
And so they foul intentionally.
I should have called a timeout.
Second team foul. At the line for 2. Heavy
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Shoot the 3.
Here's Lewis. Allen with the ball. Williams picks him up.
Y'all tripping, bro.
Outside for Kemp. Pass to Lewis. Lets it fly. Got it.
I shouldn't have to tell y'all to shoot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Gary Payton. Fourth personal foul. The line for Orlando. Jay Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
In a very competitive league, Jay Williams showing real promise. He's got a great work ethic and make sure he uses his minutes to do the most he can out there.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6.
And the young guard Williams is an exceptional talent, an explosive player who plays with a lot of energy.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Vin Baker in the Jays. Jesus, shoot the 3!
Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling
This game is so damn stupid, bro.
As far as you can take
When it comes to strategy.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Seattle calls timeout. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to
I got to pay
score
better
and then foul
attention going forward.
Allen for 3. Knocks down the
I shouldn't have to tell him to shoot the 3. They should do it automatically, bro.
Big shot at a critical moment.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Boy, you ain't that Duke no more.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Allen for 3.
Why were they doing that?
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer.
Count it up.
Oh, big time.
Why did I have to tell them to pass me the ball so I could pass it to Ray?
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivered.
Yes, he did.
Why?
Good shot, and really what I like, guys, there was no hesitation. He shot it freely and with confidence. As a result, we're headed to overtime.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So
Why did I have to tell them to pass me the ball so I could pass it
and don't go
to Ray
away.
so he can
We'll
hit the
be
3?
back momentarily.
And why do they even turn people around for the blocks animation? I don't understand that. Why they have them turn with their back? Who the hell is the 6th man right here? Marlon Wayans. Why are Marlon Wayans on the court right now?
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Can I write check?
Hardaway passes to Yao. Pass to Williams. Hardaway with a wide open look. It goes straight through with the switch. Hardaway has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Magic. Camp with a screen for Payton. Johnson left side from 15 feet away.
Okay, Irvin, the other Johnson.
Drilling that catch and shoot. Caught it and shot it with confidence.
Orlando's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
I don't know why it won't let me call the defense.
Now against Johnson. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Boy, he
Come on,
is
Yao.
all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Hardaway has got 33 points.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
Payton looking it over. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Johnson, the pass to Kemp. And Kemp with the slam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches
25 years.
Just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me,
when knuckleheads have you on the podcast, and they ask you who the first player to bust your ass,
and he's fouled pretty hard.
You can tell him Sean Kemp.
But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Allen picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. To Lewis to take the lead, and the 3-ball is good.
Sweet Lou.
Lead by 1.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Down low. Here's
Damn. Can I write check?
The assist from Williams.
Oh, that's a big shot from the young center. Ming showing he can be counted on in the biggest moments.
Allen dishes to Kemp. Pass to Payton. Popped up there for Johnson.
The hell?
It's stolen by Banchero. Williams up on top. Defended by Payton. Yao with a screen on Payton. And here is Hardaway. Back to Williams. Lock at 6. Yao with a screen on Payton. Williams with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They trail by 1. Payton passes to Kemp. Lewis gets to Allen.
The hell are y'all doing? Good Jesus. Jesus.
Outside for Kemp. Pass to Payton. Over Williams. Count it! And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation.
They're going to hit this shot, watch.
What do you think we're going to see next?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Probably should have subbed in defense.
Timeout, Sonics. Guys, what are their best options now?
And while you want to be aggressive defensively here, contest that catch and shoot jump shot, you also have to be concerned about not fouling the shooter.
Who the hell is Arshay's?
Coming onto the floor from Seattle, number 25, Brandon Rush.
Here's Yao. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Close game. Pulled it out at the end. All right. Penny had 35 out here. Banchero with 20. Mike Miller with 15. Jay Williams with 11 and 11. Yao with 11 and 7. That's crazy. Yao only had 11 and 7. 4 for 10. Notre Dame with 5 points. Oh, it didn't matter. They still didn't play everybody. How y'all not going to play Jeremy Lin, man? All right, Irvin Johnson with 20 minutes. GP2 with 7 points. So Richard had 12. Jesus had 24. GP was 1 for 4. So it was just that 3 he hit to send us into, well, not send us to overtime. That was Jesus that did it. But he hit that 3 right before Orlando took that last shot. And then with 31 and 14 for me. All right, y'all, let's jump to the next game. Remix. Let's see what our next game going to be. Do I want to play this one? I don't want to beat Allen Iverson. We're going to watch this one. We're not even going to play this one. We're going to watch this. This give me a chance to eat, too. Give me a little snack in. See what I got, though. I keep them in the blue right there. We're going to let the CPU play this one out. Remix!
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Taking a look at this matchup, the guard play, Clark, is something that will be highlighted for sure.
No doubt. I mean, a lot of talented guards in both of these teams' rotations. And, you know, I think whichever team is able to get the most production from the backcourt, whoever wins that matchup wins this game.
Now here's Iverson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Outside, James. Pass to LeBron. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Iverson. And the rejection by James. And here's Miller. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ratliff. Now here's McKee. This game we saw him score 13. And Iverson gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's James. His last outing, he had 24 points.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Artest dishes to McKee, and stolen by Ilgauskas. Miller against Iverson. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Artest against James. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Ratliff. Iverson outside. Back to Artest. A second chance effort, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
An impressive combination of desire and intensity. Ron Artest plays as hard as anybody in the league.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Miller, the pass to LeBron. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the wing, James. Guarded by McKee. Puts it up from 15. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
I like that shot from Bronny. For his age, he's got a great basketball IQ. I wonder where that came from.
Now here's Iverson. Last game we saw him score 32. Artest against LeBron. Now here is Artest. He's covered closely. Ratliff a screen on LeBron. Back to Ratliff. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Cleveland trails by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. James looking around. Ilgauskas a screen on Artest. It's tipped. Inside. Here's LeBron. Left side, Miller. And it's sent back by Ratliff. Artest with the ball. Iverson with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Iverson against Miller. And the rejection by LeBron. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. McKee against James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And here in the early going, Clark, with roles still being defined. What's the key, in your opinion, to earning your coach's trust?
Well, I think you've got to embrace your role, and then you also have to understand how you can impact winning for your team. If a coach thinks you give the team a better chance of winning games, you're going to find yourself on the floor.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. Here's Sura. Pass to LeBron. To the inside. Here's Ilgauskas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach.
Big white man winning.
Hammer it down.
Claxton the pass to Artest. Back to Claxton. There's the screen to the paint, and stolen by Ilgauskas.
Boy, Big Z, boy, he got like 2 steals, like 2 blocks now. Come on, Jameson. There you go.
Jameson, the bucket on the assist by LeBron. And breaking down some
Cleveland back in
the
it.
hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
35 seconds left to play here in the first. Stolen by Ratliff. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to James. To the wing on the left. Unloads. The shot by Bremer, no good. Outside, Jones. Pass to Hill. On the wing, Iverson. 1 second left. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Iverson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers ahead, up 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Cut the music, man. Black screen. All right, we still gonna simulate up to the fourth quarter.
And we
keep this live stream going. Oh, snap. I guess I'm finna play now. Oops. There we go. I wonder if it's still gonna let me player lock. Nope, it ain't let me play a lock.
Cleveland trails by 17.
Well, it might be. Cause I might have played a Big Z last time.
Too strong inside.
Yep. Okay.
And you know that kind of defensive effort is not going to faze LeBron at all because he's resilient.
Iverson outside.
Okay, the only person I ain't gonna guard is AI. Everybody else gonna get this work.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
AI, what you doing, baby?
And he hits it just before the shot.
I said I wasn't gonna do it.
Iverson's got 13 points in just this quarter. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
AI will set a pick on you, though.
When everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
I got to Strohmeyer.
32 seconds left to play in the third.
Not bad.
Pass to Bremer. Down low. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Not sure anything is going to bother Swift. I mean, he's like trying to move him out. He's anchored in there tough.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Into the lane. And McKee kicks to McCullough. Out left to the wing. McKee the pass to McCullough. Poke loose. Pass to Swift. Over Jones. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 12 points. Point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, I with the disrespect.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today.
Now I got to play a job.
Quarter number 4.
Are we serious?
Bell with it. Back to Iverson. Over Miller. It's rebound by 12.
Come on, Sura. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it, Sura.
Sura, the pass to Chuck. The lead now in single digits.
Nice dime there. Put it right where it needed to be.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the 76ers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And stolen by Miller.
Stromile wide open, bro.
And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got his 5th assist in this one. Bell with it. Pick up by Hill. Here's McCullough. Shot clock at 6. Jones dishes to Iverson. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Jock. Cleveland trails by 7.
Come on, sir. Go get it. Go get you a bucket, baby.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You'd rather pass the ball than get a bucket.
Different guys can throw it down in this league.
Now Iverson. Timeout called. 76ers.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now.
Get Ron back on the court.
They've got to tighten it up.
On our test is checked in for Bell. A switch here also for Cleveland. Verajau's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working.
Ron must be playing the
Thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Tipped away. Stolen by Verajau. Inside. Here's Swift. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit.
This is Brazil.
They got to come up with some stops.
Miller against Iverson.
Damn, AI.
Pass to Hill. Clock at 4. Puts it up. From out in the wing, he backs it down. And the 76ers lead by 5.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
James against Jones. LeBron gathering speed. Good work there as it goes.
And you talk about power. This kid's got it. LeBron James is going to be a force.
Miller against Iverson. McCullough screen on Miller. Poked away.
Damn, AI.
And now Miller running the floor all by himself. Plays it in off the breakaway. Now just a 1-point
They keep giving AI
lead.
mad turnovers on
And a
the
breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Verajau. Yes.
This is Brazil.
Assist. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Timeout called, 76ers.
They done gave AI like 3 turnovers.
All right, coming out to the court right now.
Since he got back on the game.
Switch here.
Substitution on the court.
We're going to squeeze in one more game and take a break and jump back on here.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Ratliff. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's the lob to the hoop. To the inside. And that one
my bad.
Good.
If I ain't do that, LeBron probably would have been able to.
76ers lead by 1. And a moment here to take a look at some
Put
of the
back on
stats for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it.
Damn!
On second chance scoring.
You ain't trying to see the big white man win.
McKee, the pass to Iverson. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Ratliff. McKee for 3. And right on target with the swish. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Showing up when it matters. That is a clutch basket.
LeBron passes to Augustus.
Big white man winning.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Artest. James, the pass to Augustus. Yes!
And you can't get
Sorry, Theo.
than that.
Well, that was
big white man winning.
Wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Iverson. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Andre Miller. That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Artest against James.
He trying to take it himself.
It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And so here is Philadelphia.
My bad, I got in his way.
And here is Iverson. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ratliff gets to McKee. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Weatherspoon. It's in!
What?
And despite the
I didn't block that, bro.
disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Timeout, Cavaliers. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
Checking into the waiting. Sarah. Daniel Gibson.
LeBron outside. Takes a 3. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Timeout called, 76ers.
Overtime, y'all.
He lobs it up.
Wow. I did not think that was what they were running.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass
I really did not think that's what they were running.
Room service delivery at its finest.
Timeout, Cavaliers. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
They could win it. A three-pointer.
Wow. Wow. Keisha Cole, ex-husband. Booby.
Right now to make sure he did not release it in time.
Oh, he released it in time.
Originally ruled.
Over AR2. Damn.
They had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
Go, Booby.
After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
The disrespect to AI, man.
The very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really,
what's the next game, man?
And crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
That's the future right there.
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Hey, that fan, man. Okay. Cut the bar music. What are we doing? Come on, 2K. What are we doing? All right. So AI out here with 32. Look at that disrespect. Theo with 19. I really did not expect them to do that play as their last play. RMX with 10. Ron only had 8, but he was matched up with LeBron. They didn't play Pepe or George Lynch. And Danny Ferry didn't get in. Sura, he was passing the ball, but he didn't shoot. I was trying to get Sura some buckets. So Verja with 6. This is Purcell. Stromae with 10. He only got 1 rebound. Big Z only had 10. That's disappointing. And then Bronny with 10. Jameson with 14, LeBron with 20. He was 9 for 17, matched up on Ron. All right, y'all, we're going to put one more on this live stream, take a little break, and then come back for part 2 of the live stream. See if we can get to All-Star Weekend before the day is over. I mean, we can. I can make it happen, but let's see. Not gonna do them like that. Let's do this one. Go over here to the Bulls. Okay, on that. Let me make sure he got his badges. He does not. So, did I even do his signature? I think I did. Wait, so that does Scotty have his badges? I ain't have to call him. Scotty was right there. Nope. Oh, true. He was already on gold. All right, let's play this one. Let me see. You still got. Before I go any further, let me just see what else. Nah. Yeah, this is gonna be the last game we'll play for this day too. Oh wait, I did say I was gonna do this game, but we're gonna close the stream out with this game. Yeah, all white. Yep. RMX.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline.
Don Nelson, legendary coach. Michael Finley, my boy.
Here we are, still very early in the season, Greg. How long does it take for a team to really gel together?
Depends on the existing chemistry, but most teams are going to need a few games. And others you'll find look like they've been playing together.
Damn, I messed up with Michael Finley.
Based on their experience.
Now, here's Rose. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Rose against Terry. And Derrick Rose gets the 3.
This is where they want to see Rose improve the most in his rookie year.
I hate them just holding the ball, man.
Fine-tuned.
Now here's Nowitzki.
Run plays. I really didn't want to play against Michael Finley. Should have played his horse. What are we doing? Why? Why are y'all just standing around?
The 3. Rebound by Pippen. Richmond, the pass to Rose. To the paint. Here's Pippen. The dunk and the foul. Against Grant.
Just so he could go up against Olajuwon. We got to make sure we get those games
Nowitzki
in.
right side.
So he can go up against Olajuwon and David Robinson. Just to see how it play out.
Pass to Finley. The tray. Brings it from beyond the arc.
I really don't want to guard Michael Finley.
He is always ready to get into a shooting motion. He's got such a
Noah,
clean,
what the hell you doing over here?
efficient jump shot.
Here is Richmond. Pippen outside. Rose finds Grant. Richmond outside. This one for 3.
Man.
Great anticipation defensively. He was all over that.
Pass to Terry. About 2 minutes played here.
Yeah, dirt. For being dirty.
Illegal screen here.
And guys,
everybody saw you. Nah, you ain't do that. Stop lying, Dirt. That ain't what you did.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Bounce pass, Pippen. Rose against Terry. It's Richmond on the wing.
Okay, Mitch.
Watching Richmond get up and throw it down. Yes, sir. Superb at elevating to the rack.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Terry against Rose. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Rose.
Derry, what the hell are you doing, man?
6 to shoot. Takes it inside. The Bulls need to get a shot. Oh, my
Look at it. Told y'all, that's what he do. He just gets dunked on.
The ball is clearly a part of Rose's game.
Derrick Rose don't want to pass the ball to nobody but Noah. You got to pass the rest of the team, bro.
With the ball for the Dallas Mavericks.
You know that's your buddy.
They trail by 7. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
And last season,
Wemby ain't even getting a touch.
Of this club, 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. Definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Naharaj checked in. Terry outside.
Shout out to the Mexican friends.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, to me, Terry is a
combo
player, combo guard. You put him out there on the floor, and he gives you a little bit of everything. Contributes in a lot of different ways.
Richmond kicks to Pippen.
Damn, Dirk.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that was a very close look.
Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Jackson. And Benyama outside. Terry with it. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Rose.
Jason Terry is what I would call a lead guard. He's a shoot-first type of point guard, but does a nice job drawing fouls when he has the opportunity to do so.
And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Terry against Richmond. And Richmond with the stop.
Look at Mitch Richmond out here, bro.
And letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Terry. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. To the right side. Nowitzki with the screen on Rose. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Bradley's checking for Eduardo Naharaj.
I don't know why I left him. I try to leave him on the game because I try to keep some diversity on the game, but I don't remember who that guy is.
1:36 left to play in the first. Outside Rose.
What are we doing?
Floats one up. Another one falls for Chicago.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
And the Mavericks.
Dirk mad. Here. They still not getting the ball to win. If I known this, I would put him on another team. I put him on Dallas so he can be matched up.
And it's Jackson in for Jason Terry.
Against Olajuwon
Mavericks trail by 9.
and David Robinson. That was the whole point.
Outside Jackson.
So what, Dirk playing the 3 now?
1:10 left here in the first quarter. Bradley is screen on Rose. And they get it. Noah with the block. Richmond outside. Floats it up for Pippen.
Damn.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now,
don't do it, Dirk.
Nowitzki.
Don't do it, Dirk.
What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. To the middle. Stolen by Noah. Now Pippen.
I see my boy Fives up there. Damn, Fives, get you a bucket.
Rose kicks to Pippen. Plays it in without an inch of room around him. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Go on, Jim Jackson.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
The Bulls leading by 11. And here's Rose. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Inside, here's Noah.
Told you, he only like to pass to his buddy, man.
Playing intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
I really hate them damn floater animations. All right, up to the fourth quarter, y'all. It's a blowout already.
Pippen for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
It's already a blowout, y'all.
Bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for Chicago. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Pass to Buckner.
I'm finna go done with him. This is already a blowout.
High, arcing shot. It's good. Buckner's got his first basket.
Pip already got like 30 points.
Chicago
I'm finna go done with Eddie Robinson.
Richmond outside. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond.
We didn't even get to see Wemby even really do nothing.
He is happy to show them off.
Pass to Buckner. Nowitzki with it. Here's Buckner. He's covered by Richmond. And the dunk to finish it off.
I ain't gonna take a basket from Marcus Fizer.
So unselfish. If Richmond's shot isn't there, he'll move the ball.
Nowitzki outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Buckner the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Finley, guarded by Robinson. 5 on the clock. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Finley.
I'm gonna let him have that. He's playing at home, in his hometown.
Any spot on the floor.
Robinson on the wing. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Love you, Michael Finley.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
The Mavericks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's Finley, guarded by Robinson. Here's the teardrop. Count that. It's his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Kerr kicks to Richmond. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nasty work, man.
Richmond's got
Nasty.
6 in the quarter.
Talk about being focused. Nothing is going to distract him on offense.
Pass to Finley. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He's feeling
Damn,
it.
I'm trying to play off of Richmond, too.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Robinson. That one good for 2.
Yeah.
Come on, Mitch. Chill out. I mean, I said Mitch.
Yeah,
Michael.
Offensively, they've just
Chill
been
out.
rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Buckner. Rakocevic, defended by Kerr. Bradley a screen on Kerr. Rakocevic, he's covered by Richmond.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one.
Damn
than
it.
that.
Fives was supposed to be passing that to me.
Moving it up. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds.
Make sure after this game I turn down point guard blocking.
Substitution on the court.
All right, know where they going.
Hey, Terry.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Brown finds Robinson. That one goes in. 8 points for Robinson. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denying.
Damn it. What the hell?
Shots good. Brown making the play. Robinson's got 10 points.
What is it, 2K23?
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Finley, guarded by Robinson.
He did it on his own.
Trying to end the drought. Wembanyama trying to free himself out. And it's good on the way in. Finley's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
Pass to Pfizer. Robinson against Jackson.
Oh,
Outside
what the
Robinson.
hell is the computer doing?
Good for the 5th
What the
time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And one team is just completely outclassing
The
other
computer took
tonight.
full control of that.
Performance. And
I didn't have any
really
control
glad
over
it
him.
was turning out to
Once I
be
started the
a
first
monster
initial
win
drive,
here.
computer took over.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they
Hey,
wanted.
look, can't let them
During
keep
the
getting
long NBA
points on.
season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that
I
first
Finley,
one out of the way.
I was trying not to really, I was
It
trying
sure is.
not to
Just
do
the
you
two
dirty,
gamers
bro.
since they're in opposite
They letting you get too many points
You
now.
can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Scottie Pippen.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Pocket 2. Shot by Terry, no good. Brown outside. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
8 second
We didn't even
difference
see
between the
Wemby,
shot
bro.
clock and the game clock. Terry outside. Nowitzki up top. Shoots a fader. Good on the bucket.
And I always like seeing Nowitzki get the shot from here. I mean, his jumper, as sweet as it gets.
Robinson on the wing. He's guarded by Finley. Robinson kicks to Curry. Back to Robinson.
And we saw at times just
What did he rob in though with?
excellent
14?
potency from an offensive
I don't know.
standpoint as well.
But he had 12,
pretty much
4.
dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
That was another one. I don't know what it is. They would not let him get the animations off. They wanted to do their own animations. So Mitch had 32, Scotty with 30, E-Rob, okay, he had 16. Rose had 15 and 11, Pfizer with 15 out here. Nasty. Noah ended up with 8. Damn, they still didn't play Murasan. When did he get his 7 points? Because we sure didn't see it. Terry 4 for 13. That's what hurt. Dirk only 18. Jim Jackson with 18. Michael Finley with 21. Okay, well, I don't feel as bad now. Terry going 4 for 13, though. All right, y'all, stay tuned. We got more action to come. Stay smart, stay safe. Remix. For the July live stream, part 1, in the books. Oh, yeah, let me go out here and turn off this blocking for the point guards. I just don't want to see it in my NBA. Why is Kenny Anderson at a 70 block? And then I said, do I want to do this one? I'll play it.